Hi all. From this video, we are going to present measures of central tendency. So, in day-to-day life, we have to deal with the measures of central tendency for our life convenience. Previously, I have mentioned that in day-to-day life, we have to deal with the central tendency measurements for our life convenience. So then here, let's look at why we use measures of central tendency. How coaches evaluate the performance of the players. How economists know about the household income in a certain country. Also, if we want to plan a trip for our vacation, then we want to know about the temperature about that vacation destination, as well as how shop managers determine which product size is sold the most. So in day-to-day life, we have to have the measures of central tendency. Let's look at the definition of the measures of central tendency. A measure of central tendency is a summary statistic that represents the center point or typical value of a data set. They are also called as the measures of central location. Let's look at measures of central tendency. Under this, we are going to define first mean. What is mean? Mean is the average of all the observations. So we can define mean as the mathematical formula as you can see in this. So what we have to do is we have to take the summations of all the observations in the distribution and divide it by number of observations. As you can see in this example, so what we have to do is we have to take the summation of all the observations, then divide it by how many number of observations in the data set. Here we have taken the daily temperatures for 10 days in a city. So we have then 10 data points. Then first we have to do is we have to take the summations of the 10 observations, then divide it by 10. Then we have the answer as 26.8 as the mean temperature. So that is the mean temperature in that city. Let's look at second measurement of the central tendency measurements, that is median. How we can define the median? Median is the middle observation in the data set. Using the previous example, we know that we have 10 observations. So 10 is the even number of observations. So before calculating the middle value, what we have to do is we have to arrange the data set in the ascending order. Then we have to take the middle value. So after arranging the data set in the ascending order, we can see that middle value is in between 5th and 6th value. So then we have to take the average of these two, 5th and 6th value. Then what is the 5th value? 5th value is the 25. Then what is the 6th value? That is the 26. Then we have to take the average of these two values. Then we have median temperature as 25.5. That is the median temperature. Let's look at if we have the odd number of observations in the data set. So if we have 7 number of observations in our data set, so that is odd number of observations. What we have to do is first we have to arrange the data set in the ascending order, then we have to calculate the middle value. After arranging the data set into the ascending order, we can see that in here middle value is situated at the 4th value. Then the median temperature for this data set is 61. So that is the 61 median temperature. Let's look at mode. What is mode? Mode is the most frequently occurred value in the data set. Using the previous example, that is the 10 days daily temperature data collection, we can see that 37 appears 2 times. Then we can say that mode is the 37. Sometimes we cannot see the mode in the data set. That means so the data points not occurs more than 1 time. So then we can say that we don't have mode. Sometimes we can see that more than one mode in the data set. Let's look at how we can use SPSS to calculate the measures of central tendency. First we have to do is we have to enter the data set into the SPSS, then click the Analyze. Under Analyze we can see that Descriptive Statistics. Then under Descriptive Statistics we can see that Frequency. After clicking the frequencies, then we can have the frequencies window. Under this frequencies window we can see the daily temperature variable. Then we can click that daily temperature variable. Then we have to click the statistics. After clicking the statistics, then we can have another window called the frequency statistics. Under this frequency statistics window, we can click the central tendency, mean, median and mode. After click the continue button, then we can have the central tendency measurements, mean, median and mode under the output view, as you can see in this. So then what is the mean? Mean is the 26.8. And then what is the median? That is 25.5. Then what is the mode? That is 37. So then according to the previously I have mentioned the 10 days temperature data collection. So then we can have the mean, median and mode using the SPSS as well. Thank you for watching my video. So if you are interested, so you can see my other videos as well. So then if you want to get the notifications in future, so you can click the bell button. And also if you are very interested in my videos, you can subscribe my channel as well. Thank you so much.